What's going on, guys and gals? Kingspin here, and I've been promising this for, 4 or 5 days now, and finally, kids, dog, holidays, world be damned, I'm going to sit down and knock it out. So there will probably be some background noise and some back talk, etc. Just bear with me on that. We're going to jump right into the new stuff. I'm not particularly impressed by any of the Epic PCs, but the Chef Cats... It's been 10 minutes getting this pushed up to max here. The Chef Cat, this one right here, has got 42 HP, 13 attack. They're not bad. It's got 10 leech. That'll help keep it on the board, doing some damage. That 10 gas is pretty good for defense. And that 12 cripple is always handy, so it is usable. And then Chef Cat Binge, as soon as we can get it upgraded here. 48 HP, 10 attack. It'll stay on the board for a turn or two. It's got the 10 leech as well and the 10 gas. It's going to help get some damage out there. It's got 12 to Bob's Burgers heals, so that would make it useful on a Bob's Burgers island perhaps. But overall, still, I'm not particularly impressed by the Epic PCs this rotation. You've got Wine Trio, one of the new legendary items. Let's get it brought up. You got 1543 for the attack and HP. Not terrible. Not terrible. You've got 9 punch. You've got 4 cheer all to American Dad cards. And then 7 boost. The American Dad cheer and the boost, not really something I'm impressed by. But the stats are decent for a mid-range card. And the combos aren't terrible. The old ones aren't so good. The new ones it's got, they're decent, as, you know, the new combos always are the best in a rotation. We've got a Wine Bucket. Another middle-of-the-road card, in my opinion. It's got decent stats. The skills are... they're useful. I mean, that shield... The payback, the gas, they're defensive skills, but they're useful. They're going to put a little damage out there on the board and try to keep it there even through the leech that's going on with this BGE. It's got 46 health. That's solid for an item card. It'll stay on the board for a turn. You've got the 10 damage, and as usual, when you have the higher health, you're going to have a little bit lower damage. It's just how the weights get skewed. But it's a solid middle-of-the-road card. Let's try to finish the items before we get to those. Vodka beer. One of the new items here, too. Come on, this takes freaking forever. They need to just have a button that says show max stats. Make things so much easier. 50 HP, 11 attack. It's high-weighted on that side. It's got 10 cripples, 7 sturdy, and 9 motivate to drunk cards. It's a good-looking item. I mean, it's going to go great in a defensive deck. It's going to go out there. It's going to motivate your other drunk cards. It's got that sturdy plus the high HP that are going to keep it on the board. It's throwing that cripple out to keep damage down. It's good. It's a good-looking card. You've got some of the older combos, like Eggnog Roger is really good defensively, and Mowing While Intoxicated, it makes that one as well. They're both really, really good defensive combos. I mean, it's a really solid defensive card. Thunder Cocktails. This one right here, this is my favorite offensive item of the set. Hands down. Come on. Let's go. It's got 20 attack, 33 HP. Obviously, offensive items with that huge attack. They're going to make combos with huge attack. That low HP is the offset to a huge attack. But it's got that 11 leech, so it's going to... If it doesn't get one-shotted straight out, then at least it may survive long enough for you to get the full combo on it. It's got 7 hijack. That's always nice. 7 recover is terrible. Nobody wants that skill on any card ever. It makes all the new combos except for Stan and Peggy. It makes the martini combos with them, and those are just terrible. They're terrible. They're terrible. But all the other combos seem to be reasonably strong, and it's going to have high stats, so That's my pick for the offensive item this rotation. Brow beer. And this one is going to be my pick for best defensive item this rotation with that 13 leech, 59 HP. It's only got 9 attack, and I know that seems like, well, what damage is it going to do? That's not going to get leeched right back, and it's not just about that. It's about the fact that it's going to be there for a couple of turns at least with something coming right at it, so the AI is going to have time to combo it. And the combos it makes are also defensive, so it's going to do the damage you're looking to get on the board. It's going to have the chance to survive long enough to get a couple of lanes down so that you can keep some damage on the board and you can make a mark on that score. So that's going to be my defensive pick for items. Jump into the PCs. We got Beer Bottle Toast. Come on. It's got 9 hijack, 8 bomb, 14 leech, 13 attack, and 57 HP. Now, this is not my pick for the best card in this rotation, but it's a very, very strong card, especially in the Drunk BGE with all the craze that's running around. That hijack is something that you want to have on the board. The bomb's going to get some damage out there, and it's not going to be a whole lot of damage, but it's going to put it out there every turn into 3 slots, and that's going to be harder to heal with all these not heal-all PCs that are coming out right now, and combos and stuff. And the 14 leech is going to keep it out there doing that damage. That 13 forward, that 8 to the sides, it's going to keep it on the board and keep it active. And that's always what you want in a PC. You want it out there, you want it active, you want it doing what it needs to do. What we got next? Party all the time. This one, it's got nice stats, and the skills are there-ish. But looking at it versus the other stuff in this rotation, it's my least favorite. I mean, the heal's nice to have. The leech is going to keep it on board. It's throwing 15 damage. That 49 HP means it's probably not going to get one-shotted straight off the top. It's got the 7 craze, so it's going to build over there and keep putting more damage in and more damage in if you can get it onto something that can't get comboed out fast enough. I mean, it has the potential. It will play well this BGE, but I do not see it holding up over time. I think that the one that will hold up more over time out of the ones that are going to be really good this BGE will be Rooftop Drunk right here. Because that shield, it blocks everything. It blocks the payback, it blocks punch, it blocks attack, it blocks gas, and it keeps you from taking damage. Rather than having to heal something reactively, you can get the shield out there so it isn't taking the damage in the first place. And that's going to keep your scores up. Not to mention the punch, throwing out the extra damage in random lanes. It's going to help to clear cards. It's going to help to save your ass in situations where RNG says, yes, this is your time, and clips that one card on the end that if it doesn't die this turn, you're going to. But most usable PC, and the one that I see lasting out, and you're going to see in decks all the time moving forward, it's going to be Whiskey Bartender here. And the reason for that is that Bodyguard and Hijack combination are amazing together. They're two things that you rarely get in a card together, and to have them is fantastic. You've got the 12 sturdy on it, on top of that 65 HP. It's got low attack. It does. It's not trying to take a lane and keep a lane and be unstoppable. What it's doing is supporting everything else on the board. It's blocking 9 points of damage coming at your damage dealers. It's keeping something from crazing out of control in front of you, and even if it's already been there for a turn or two, it's keeping it from killing you immediately and coming right through anyways, because it's got that high sturdy and that high HP and the hijack. It is a wonderful group of skills to have together. It's got a wonderful HP stat. And you could always, throw some motivate around it out of some time for hard liquors or heavy metal Haleys or half dog gene or any one of the PCs that people run every day long in those decks too. This is the one. Cool. Alright, that covers all the new legends and the 2 epic PCs that I thought were even worth talking about. I do apologize for being rushed. My contact information is on my YouTube, so if you have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and hit me up. I'm happy to answer them. I think that's going to do it all, though, so thanks for watching, guys. Be cool, be safe, be careful, and we'll catch everybody next time.